I stand on the shoulders of so many who have come before me, including Judge Constance Baker Motley, who was the first African-American woman to be appointed to the federal bench and with whom I share a birthday. And like Judge Motley, I have dedicated my career to ensuring that the words engraved on the front of the Supreme Court building, "Equal justice under law," are a reality and not just an ideal. Thank you.
Some really strong, powerful, and poignant words from Judge Ketanji Brown-Jackson. Joining me now to discuss day one of the confirmation hearings and also what we can expect as we prepare for day two in just a few hours, BNC correspondent Candace Cole. Good morning to you, Candace. We just heard that little clip from Judge Jackson in her opening statements. So many people talking about just how transparent and relatable she was. I was watching. I actually started crying a little bit. What would you say the overall reception has been for her speech?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Good morning, Michelle. She came off really personable during her opening statement, and we saw how she was surrounded by her entire family, her husband, her two daughters, even her parents was there. She was also introduced by her Harvard roommate and longtime friend. So I think for anyone watching, this really gave us a glimpse into what is important to her, like as a person, that love and support of her family that she spoke about. Also, even acknowledging the fact that, she's had maybe some challenges being fully present there for her daughters throughout this entire process. I think that kind of transparency, as you say, just really resonates with people. Of course, she also spoke about her time working as a clerk for Justice Stephen Breyer, whom she'll be replacing if she is confirmed, and how important it is for her to be able to continue on his legacy on the Supreme Court. So I think, again, it was a good opportunity to see just kind of who she is ahead of all of the questioning that's later to come. And so, of course, today marks day two of the four-day confirmation hearing process, where members of the Senate Judiciary Committee will have 30 minutes each to really press Judge Ketanji Brown-Jackson on her record as a judge and as well as her character. Now, Monday, we heard opening statements from each of the 22 members, including Committee Chair Senator Dick Durbin and Ranking Member Senator Chuck Grassley. Each member had about 10 minutes to welcome Judge Jackson and lay out some of the top line issues that they're looking to dig into. Now, while many Democrat senators praised Judge Jackson's accolades and qualifications, many Republican lawmakers took the opportunity to point out differences in how this confirmation would play out in comparison to that of now Justice Brett Kavanaugh from a few years ago. Now, we've already heard from some Republican lawmakers like Senator Josh Hawley, who accuses Judge Jackson of being soft on sentencing for child pornography offenders, and Senator Marsha Blackburn suggesting that she might use her position, if confirmed, to infiltrate the judicial branch with critical race theory. But this is just kind of all par for the course, according to Committee Chair Dick Durbin. And so in some ways, Judge Jackson already has an advantage. It was just last year that she sat before some of the same members to be confirmed to the D.C. Appeals Court, where she got bipartisan support, getting votes from Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, and Lindsey Graham. And so, we've heard that President Biden would like for this to be a bipartisan process, but I mean, she basically has the votes in the bag if senators should vote along party lines. Michelle?
All right. Like I like to say, she's not new to this. She's true to this. She's done it before, as you mentioned. And if Monday is any indication of how poised she'll be, we know that she'll handle it with grace for sure. Before we let you go, Candace, talk about that Black Girl Magic. How impactful is this moment?
I mean, this for sure, this is a moment in melanated history, if you will. I mean, here we have a Black woman nominated to the highest court in the land, the first time ever in history, with this beautiful African name, Ketanji Onika, which means lovely one. And then let's not forget the fact that, she's also even just breaking barriers with her presence alone, the fact that she has sister locks and she is, being elevated to this level. I mean, there was a time where, you wouldn't even get a job, some places if you, wore your hair in its natural state. And so, I just really think that this is a moment for us as a nation. It's a moment for us as Black people and as a culture, and especially for Black women and young Black girls who are now even fully more seeing themselves in these critical spaces of importance in our country. Michelle.
All right, Candace Cole, thank you so much for your insight this morning. We are certainly all so proud of her. Thank you.
Thanks.